Recent attack on a teenage student in Hazleton is prompting lawmakers to come up with a plan to combat gang activity. Congressman Lou Barletta and Senator John Yudichak are behind the initiative called Operation Gang Up. It aims to curb a growing gang problem in Luzerne and Lackawanna counties. The lawmakers held a news conference at Hazleton Area High School after last month's abduction and beating of a 13-year-old girl believed to be gang-related.
3 people, including a 15-year-old girl, are dead after a shooting inside an apartment in Plymouth.
The city is up to homicide number 13.
This map shows a string of violent acts involving city youths. Fellow teens attacked a 15-year-old boy with a machete in February. Someone shot a 14-year-old boy dead in April, and 2 teens shot Wednesday night.
Nearly 29% of kids here in the Wyoming Valley are living in poverty. The nonprofit says that statistic has doubled since 2000.
It's the whole situation. It's all about drugs and money and in many respects, hopelessness.
So we do have a problem, but I just want to make sure that we all know that we can't just keep our heads above the water because it's not working. Our neighborhoods are being overrun. Our schools are being overrun. We need to work with the school districts so that kids aren't becoming members of gangs.
And let me be clear. Violent street crime is not just a Hazleton problem or a Wilkes-Barre problem. It is a regional problem that demands regional solutions, regional community engagement, and an investment in statewide resources.
You know, it's a call to action. These numbers are scary to us, and it's a call to action. And we need to do those things that will help lift families out of poverty.
And it takes community after community after community to work together to solve this problem. That means it's going to take all of our leaders, all of our parents and community to work together and recognize that we need to work with law enforcement. Not replace law enforcement, but work with law enforcement, and that we do have a role in making this a better place.
We must provide our children with positive pathways in life, and we must help them understand that their families and their communities value them.
What we need to understand, and what I've learned through my experience over the last 10 months with building bridges and actually getting into the community, talking with parents and also the children, is that they feel ignored, and there's a sense of hopelessness, believe it or not, within our young children, which is dangerous because that leads to behaviors that ultimately lead to actions or desires for action like drinking, drugs, alcohol, etc., which then leads to future events of criminal behavior.
And we will also get into the schools and make sure that we identify at-risk children and we make sure that we educate children so that they do not become part of the gangs. We want just as much to punish those who are guilty as we want to make sure that the crime does not come into your families, that you are not the victim of a crime. It's just as important to us.
The most significant success story that we have had in the 2 years of the existence of Operation Gang Up is the creation of the Mobile Street Crime Unit by Attorney General Kathleen Kane. This unit, this street crime unit dedicating to disrupting and dismantling gangs is probably the biggest success story, along with a new law, Pennsylvania's first anti-gang law signed by Governor Corbett in 2012, Act 200, that will make it tougher sentences on gang members, and for the first time in Pennsylvania history, we will make it against the law to forcibly recruit a juvenile into gangs.
But the challenge that we've had is reaching the parents, because that's the one segment that really isn't participating in this kind of awareness program. So it's one of the future objectives of Gang Up is to work through the schools and to reach the parents to create as much awareness as possible among families and family members to know in advance what's happening to their children.
To have the opportunity to get the foundation for our new future, having education, having the parents involved.
We've shown that there are people willing to commit to really make a difference in their own families and in their community.
Those kind of investments at a young age in early childhood education, those investments in after-school programs, they pay dividends because children's lives change when they get the right structure and the right help that they need.
We would be foolish not to know that there's a program out there that could benefit children for the rest of their life, but also the area. That's what Operation Gang Up was about. You know, not with our children, not in our neighborhoods. And we want the final session of Operation Gang Up to be a lasting, a culmination of everything that we have achieved to this point, but also something that will last after the experts leave the area and everyone goes back to their life. We have left this area a better chance and a hope for a better future.
Because of their unique approach, the students of Carbon and Schuylkill counties succeed in science, technology, engineering, and math, STEM. With programming beginning in kindergarten and progressing through high school, they have truly built a pipeline for students that are ready for careers in STEM fields. First through fifth graders focus on hands-on activities to supplement the traditional classroom instruction. 6th through 9th graders attend the Shine Career Academy, aimed at reinforcing academics through real-world projects. Collaboration with the local technical school, Carbon Career and Technical Institute, CCTI, also provides students and teachers with access to experts in technical fields. The Shine program currently serves children in 7 school districts in Carbon and Schuylkill counties, spanning more than 700 miles and touching the lives of 600 students and their families.
After-school programs across Pennsylvania, particularly the program that Senator Argyle and I are so familiar with, the SHINE program in Carbon and Schuylkill counties, it lights a fire in the heart of a child. It inspires that child to dream bigger dreams. It brings families together around the light of that fire so that they can be a stronger family. And when you're investing in after-school programs, you're investing in Pennsylvania families. And when you're investing in Pennsylvania families, you're investing in a better Pennsylvania.
Instead of cursing the darkness, light a candle for where we're going. There's something ahead worth looking for.